Alright fellas, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm gonna be working on the fuel gauge sanding unit. This is from Holley, and I'm just sharing this with you guys, not because they're not paying me at all or whatever, but I did some research, and the reason being that I had to do some research was because the original sanding unit from the fuel cell, I thought it was gonna work out because the ohms are very close to each other, but like, check this out. So this is the fuel sanding unit. Hooked up these wires to the original plug. In case any of you are wondering, this is the original plug for the fuel sanding unit. It's blue, yellow, and black. So the ohms on this is different. It's 0 to 90, whereas the RX4 is I forget, I think it's from 2 to 89. It's not much of a difference, but the problem was that when the fuel cell was full, it was reading empty on the dash gauge, and when it was empty, it was reading fuel, so it was backwards. I tried messing with the fuel sending unit on a fuel cell, try to flip it and try to make it work backwards, but it didn't want to work. So I started doing some research, and I found this new I don't know how long it's been out, but it's this Holley fuel sending unit that should be, I don't know yet, it should be compatible with the original dash on these old school cars. So yeah, we're gonna try to go ahead and hook that up, but this didn't work out, so unfortunately we're gonna have to get away from this. And that Holley fuel sending unit, it's pretty standard for fuel cells, so they pretty much made it for guys like me that are going with the fuel cell option. I'm sure you could do it with custom fuel tanks, but yeah, they're mainly for fuel cells, but I'm sure you can make it work with other fuel tanks or whatever. But yeah, so let's get right into it. Alright guys, so I'm just basically first time using this, so kind of bear with me, but basically it's pretty simple. You have your ground, you have your 12 volt, and then you have your wire going to the gauge. So we're gonna first do our wiring. That's what I'm doing over here. Obviously you got these clips right here for the wiring, and yeah, you could get these at your local auto parts store. Yeah, as long as they're round like this, because the sending unit, it's round. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do my wiring first, and then we'll get more into it. Alright, so we're gonna get our crimping tool. So I'm gonna do 3 of these wires. So I already got my red, my yellow. I guess we could do the other one blue, just so we could kind of keep ourselves color coordinated. It's kind of hard to do this when you're filming. You want to kind of like twist it in there. Then once you see the wiring kind of like show there, then you could go ahead and crimp it. And you always want to crimp it down this way, not that way. So get your crimping tool, and then this way. And I like this tool because it's just a one shot, and that's it. It's on there. I used to use this one here, which does the job, but sometimes you gotta go back and just do it twice. But right here, but this one just takes care of it. Alright guys, so we got the cables done. Try to make them look nice as possible, that way in case they do come in contact, we won't have any issues. So we're trying to preserve the original plugs and the RX4 just for future reference, in case we want to decide to go back to the original fuel tank. But basically, so there's this rectangular shape up here. That's where you're going to be doing your programming. So this is going to be ground. This is going to be wait, that's, oh shoot. Okay, let's do this again. This is going to be your ground. This is going to be your power 12-volt power, and then this one's going to be your signal to the fuel gauge. So we're going to go ahead and tighten these up, and then go ahead and hook them up to the original plug. It's all set up, it's all on there, so we won't get rid of this until we're done programming the Holley fuel sending unit. So basically this is our power. So I'm gonna be getting my power, my 12-volt power, from this plug right here. I don't know if you guys could see it. It's I'm gonna get it from the black and white, and this black and white is the same power line that feeds the fuel pump. So we'll just go ahead and put that in there. Fits right on there, nice and snug. We'll secure it with some tape later on, but for now we're just trying to program it. And this one's ground, so this is the fuel cell plug. Not the fuel cell, I mean the sending unit, the original one. So you want to connect the ground to this one here, to the black, and it sits nice and snug. So we got our power already, we got our ground. Now this is the one that's going to send a signal to the dash gauge, and that's going to be the all yellow. So that's going to go here, and it's on there nice and snug. And again, we'll go ahead and tape it up and secure everything, but right now we just want to go ahead and start the programming. And we'll pop this open, and then let me go ahead and read the instructions and carry on with this, because this is my first time dealing with this here. Okay, so that's a good sign. It's flashing. So in order to program it, there's some little switches in here. I don't know if you guys could see it. It's there's like a little on and off. So when you want to program it, the structure says that the one on the left should be on position, and then the second one should be on the off position. That's just for programming. So my fingers are kind of big, so let me see if I can. Okay, so one's up and one's down. Okay, so next it says to hold P2 or P3, and the gate should go down to empty. So I'm gonna need my wife for this one, so I'm gonna go tell her to go inside and to let me know. Okay. Is it on empty?
No, it's on middle, like a little above half.
Let me know when it gets to empty.
Okay.
Is it on empty?
Yeah, it went below.
It went below, so it's empty?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so once on empty, you gotta press P1, and you gotta hold it. And once it shuts off, 1, 2, 3. So the empty setting is already set. Okay, let me know when it's half, because when it's half, I need to let go. So you could, it says press 2 or 3. I already pressed 2, so I'm gonna go ahead and press 3.
Now it's above full.
No, it needs to be half.
Okay. Do I need to tell you exactly when?
Yeah.
Okay, almost right there. Right there.
It's half right there?
Right there.
Okay, so we finally got half. So it's half.
Yeah.
Then you gotta...
It went a little below the line.
But is it...
Okay, right there.
Right there?
Right there, right there, right there. Right there. Don't go anywhere.
Okay, so I guess you could play with 2 and 3, and it'll give you a full... It'll go up and down, so you gotta play with it. So it's half a tank right there?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna press P1. And shut off, and it should blink 3 times. Alright. Why is it red? Okay, beautiful. Oh, okay, so yeah, I guess it should be solid red. So we're good. We did our empty setting, and now we did our half-foot tank setting. Now we're gonna do our full setting. It said it should be red. Press 2 or 3 to move the gauge pointer to full. Okay, So we just need to make sure it flashes 3 times. All right, let me know when it's full. Nothing?
Now it's going full.
Okay, let me know when it's full.
Full.
Okay. So now we could press P1. It's off. 2, 3. It's green and it's programmed to the original fuel gauge. Nice. Why is it blinking so much? Alright, it's working. Yeah, it should be flashing like that. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're gonna have to do the fuel cell now. So right now, can you go check and see if it's marking full? Is it full?
Yeah.
How about now?
It's going down.
Going down, so it's working. Let me know if it gets full again.
Okay.
Is it full?
Yeah.
How about now?
It went to empty.
Alright, now that we got the empty set up, now it's blinking blue. And it's blinking faster because it's showing that it's full. So I'm gonna leave a little bit down here. Hold it. Once it goes off. And now it's calibrated. Yeah, that's all there's to it. There we go. Now we can go ahead and install it in here and go drive it and see how that goes. Alright fellas, so I totally forgot to record this because I was having so much fun driving the RX4, but when you guys look at the gauge, I got a full tank of gas, well what used to be a full tank of gas, and it marked it right on there. So I've been driving for a few minutes already, I think like 5-6 miles already, and I see the fuel going down. So far so good with the Holley the Holley fuel sending unit. So the fuel's got me all crazy, but the Holley sending self fuel unit. But I'm gonna keep my eye on it, keep driving around, and until it goes up to empty or near empty, and then I'll let you guys know if it's a thumbs up or not. So here we go. I forgot to give you an update on this. So we've been driving for a long time, a lot of miles in it. Not quite sure how much yet, but it's quite a few miles. So right now it's showing a little below half a tank. We're probably about 3-4 blocks away from home, so I'm gonna go ahead and just manually check it with like a dipstick or something, and I'll let you guys know if it's accurate or not. It's pretty late, the kids are tired, so I gotta take the family back home, so I'll let you guys know. Here we go. Guys, for the moment of truth, temperature gauge working great too, so all right.
Motion at your Ring video doorbell.
Okay, well it's showing yeah, about the same as over there, so okay. about half a tank, a little less than half. A little less than half, so let's go check the fuel cell. Alright fellas, so I'm gonna use this as a dipstick. Let me know where I'm at, but you guys can see the line here, more or less. I did leave a about a little more than an inch as a reserve. So right now the gas tank is showing about half, a little under half, but since I left the reserve, I should have more fuel, so it's gonna show half or a little more than half, or at least that's what I'm expecting to see with the fuel cell. So hopefully it'll show more than half. Yep. And there it is. So that's about right, because half is here and I left an inch for reserve. So Holley fellas, Holley fuel sending unit, right on the money, just what I expected. So it's good.
You guys are both helping?
Yeah. What's this?
The socket.
Make sure it's clean.
Here, Mom.